Okay, the basic job, as I mentioned, is to work as a team with your fellow commissioners to plan the port's future and guide the port in that direction. Now, you need a plan in order to do that, and that should contain goals and objectives, and from there you need a strategy or a policy for getting to those goals. It is human nature to try to get involved in every action and decision at the port. Don't do that. The day-to-day management of the port is up to the port director, and let him or her supervise the staff to function in their areas of authority. So one of the biggest challenges that port directors around the state will complain about is that my commissioners are diving too far into the weeds, and they're not focusing on the big picture stuff that they need to focus on, and not worry about the day-to-day stuff. And it is one of the most difficult things to learn. So there was a professor at the University of Washington named Tom Dowd. He was a well-known guy, a mentor to many port leaders, and he developed a presentation called Parallel Leadership, which I'm stealing from in memory of him. He passed away. And it describes behaviors and phrases that can help a commission and a port director jointly engage in parallel to lead the port within the community as a port team. So it's a way to think about the job that the commission has and the job that the director has. So in the case of the commission governs by guiding and directing. The executive director administers by operating and managing. The commission decides what, the executive director decides how. The commission reviews, creates, and adopts policy. The executive director gets information and provides it. You review and monitor plans. We provide recommendations for you to implement those plans. You guys monitor progress. Port directors report progress. You guys sign contracts or direct contracts with personnel and tenants. We supervise the hiring processes and practices and contractors. You hire the director and the auditor. There's actually two people that you have to hire. One's the port director, the other's the port auditor. Frank, later on, our attorney Frank will tell you how that works. The port director hires, supervises, and evaluates the staff. You review and approve a budget. We formulate and recommend a budget. You represent the public interest, and we act in the public interest. And that's the end of the presentation. But I thought that those were helpful hints in thinking about how these sort of things work.